Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something really interesting, a social media post from Rob McLaughlin. It's called The Compass Within, Navigating by Your True Self. And our mission, really, is to unpack this core idea he presents. It's pretty radical. Your compass isn't something you hold. It's what you are.
It is a big shift, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
this source really pushes back against the usual ways we think about finding guidance. It kind of makes you stop and, reevaluate how we look for direction in life.
Exactly. So McLaughlin puts it very directly. The compass is not something you hold. It is what you are. Right away, that just reframes everything about seeking direction. It implies you're not lost, you're not broken, not waiting for some external fix. Your own inner wisdom, your true self. It's already there. He says it's always lit, found in your being. And it points, true, not north necessarily, but to your truth, your flame, your line, your knowing, as he calls it.
Yeah, precisely. And if the compass is you, well, then the whole idea of needing someone else to tell you you're okay
You do.
or to correct you, it just dissolves. It's a huge shift, really, from looking outward to, well, trusting something inherent, something always there. So the search isn't about getting something new. It's recognizing what you've, always had.
Okay, so if this compass is inherent, if it's us, what happens with other people, people who mean well, maybe, but try to help or nudge us? McLaughlin talks about this. He mentions the challenges when others, quote, in love or fear, try to touch it, adjust, guide, help.
Right.
He says when someone reaches for your compass, tries to shape, soften, or redirect, you actually feel it, like a fracture or static in your signal, even a distortion in your body.
And that reaction is so important. Why does it feel so jarring? McLaughlin's quite clear. This inner compass does not tolerate interference. Full stop. It was made for coherence, not consensus, for resonance, not approval.
Coherence, not consensus. Resonance, not approval. That says a lot.
It does. Think about it like your internal GPS runs on its own logic, its own internal consistency.
Right.
It's about what resonates with you. It's not designed to get everyone else to agree or to get permission slips. So when someone else tries to impose their direction, it just creates, static. Dissonance, because it's trying to bend something that's fundamentally yours.
That makes perfect sense. So if it's inside us and it pushes back against interference, how do we actually use it? Like, what's the practical step here?
Well, this is where it gets, interestingly, very simple. McLaughlin says, you don't need to explain it or defend it or argue its direction.
Yeah.
You only need to listen and walk.
Just listen and walk.
Yeah, that simplicity is, I think, the core of it. It's about building that deep inner trust. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your own path. And if you think about how this plays out in relationships, McLaughlin takes it there too. It's quite beautiful, actually. He says, the ones who belong in your orbit will not reach for your compass. Instead, they will recognize it, bow to it, and walk beside you. Get this. In the sovereign rhythm of sacred coexistence.
Sovereign rhythm of sacred coexistence. That really paints a picture. It sounds like finding people who respect your path, your inner guide, and you respect theirs. Like you're both just walking authentically, no need to control or mold each other.
Exactly that. He sums it up. No holding, no molding, just remembering.
It implies this deep respect for each person's inherent direction. It's about resonance, like we said, not control.
So really the big message wrapping this all up is you are the compass. It's inherent. It's always guiding you from within, pointing towards your truth.
Absolutely. And understanding that, really getting it, is incredibly liberating, don't you think? It's moving away from that constant need for external validation, for someone else to point the way. It's about trusting your own deep inner wisdom. So here's the thought to leave you with today, directly from the source. When you listen past every voice but your own, where does your compass lead? Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.